A few decades ago, big fields like this were cultivated by manual labor. Now, the tractor reigns supreme, especially this one, the David Brown 1200. It's a tough, powerful machine, big brother of the Selectomatic range. With 72 horsepower and Selectomatic hydraulics, the 1200 makes light work of pulling a 6-furrow plough, even uphill. The power unit, a 4-cylinder direct injection diesel engine. The David Brown 1200 Selectomatic is the direct outcome of continuous intensive research into the ever-changing pattern of modern power farming. It satisfies a growing demand for a tractor with bigger than average power, along with maximum economy and flexibility. Take a look at some of its outstanding features. Basically, the same well-proven features of the Selectomatic range appear on the 1200 tractor as well, but there are several differences. The one-piece bonnet, for instance, is slightly different, but still lifts off easily, giving quick access to the engine and main components for servicing. At the front of the tractor, away from engine heat and giving added forward weight, is the battery. It's mounted on a tray and slides out for easy checking and topping up. Also forward of the engine and beneath the battery is the live hydraulic pump. Live because it's working all the time the engine is running. The seat, one of the most important parts of any tractor. After all, you'll be sitting on this during the tractor's whole working life. So a comfortable, easily adjustable seat is fitted as standard on the 1200. And in front of you, horn, fuel, temperature, warning lights for the generator, oil and hydraulic system, tractor meter, and lighting switch. Full lighting is standard on the 1200. The lowering control, which gives you the right rate of drop for any implement, and diff lock. Lift latch for mechanically holding implements in the raised position during transportation, and a multi-speed PTO, 540 and 1000 RPM with power to match any of today's machinery. There's a 4-position sensing unit available to give the best possible match with any implement in any condition. Here, it's set for use with the heaviest draft implements, like chisel and disc plows. The next position is for medium to heavy draft implements, like multi-furrow plows and cultivators. When the link plate is moved to the top, 2 more positions are available. This for the majority of implements with normal draft, and this one for extra light draft implements. With these 4 settings, any draft implement can be properly and efficiently operated by the David Brown 1200. As with all other Selectomatic tractors, there's single lever control giving traction control, depth control, height control, and external services on one lever, with selection of the system you want at the flick of a switch. The double-acting valve enables you to use double-acting rams, completely independently of the Selectomatic system. The 3-way valve has positions 1 and 2 for external services, L for linkage-mounted implements, and a 4th position for use when the links and an external ram work together. No taps to turn, and you can see at once what it's set to. This is something new, a hand-operated PTO clutch, so that you can control the power takeoff independently of the tractor's transmission. The lever can be locked in the disengaged position for turning on the headland, for example, and then re-engaged without having to stop the tractor. The gearbox, with 6 or 12 forward speeds, is ruggedly built to cope with any situation. Put the 1200 into a big field and feel the power as the tractor pulls a heavy reversible plough. The plough being used here turns 3 furrows 10-inch deep and 14-inch wide. It needs quite a bit of power to pull it through heavy soil. Like the other tractors in the Selectomatic range, the 1200 has the same advantage of the special single-lever hydraulic system. For example, TCU for weight transference from the implement to the rear wheels, and therefore better grip. With the sturdy gearbox, selecting the right speed for the job is no problem. Fast ploughing can be really fast, like 3 14-inch furrows at around 6 miles per hour. And the 1200 still has power to spare. The multi-speed facilities of the 1200 make it a versatile and economical machine with PTO-driven equipment. With heavy rotavators, the PTO speed used is 1,000 RPM at 60 horsepower, a speed and power combination which reduces the torque loading on the drive shaft. There's an 18-gallon fuel tank, a really worthwhile quantity and adequate for a full day's work. The 1200 is the only tractor which has multi-speed PTO with an independent hand-operated clutch as standard equipment. The ability to stop and start PTO-driven equipment on the move is extremely valuable. When you're loading manure, the 1200 will easily lift as much as you can get on the fork. Its rated lift, for continuous use with suitable ballast, is a loader capacity of nearly a ton. For manure spreading, the hand-operated clutch again proves very useful. It can be disengaged when making acute turns, and so avoids undue strain on the PTO drive shaft. With this large trailer, the lower PTO speed would be used, 540 RPM at 56 horsepower. This speed and power combination is ideal for use with heavy equipment such as a potato harvester. It provides an economical working speed with the lowest possible fuel consumption and least vibration. When you want to raise or lower the elevator, simply use the double-acting valve. In every respect, the 1200 is a big tractor. Plenty of pull. Even on soft land, a 5-ton wagon load of potatoes presents no problem at all. The advantages of the multi-speed PTO are soon appreciated in high-speed work such as straw chopping. This is deceptive. It looks easy, but at this speed it needs power, a lot of power. The 1200 can get through this task easier and faster. Whatever the job, there's a right speed and power combination to obtain the best results, and this tractor is versatile enough to handle them all. The 1200 Selectomatic. 72 horsepower, more than enough even for this job. Powerful, but economical. The 1200, the biggest tractor yet built by David Browns.